Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. And we are back here talking about gangstalking. What else to talk about, right? So, yeah, what I want to talk about a lot today, as far as gangstalking is concerned, is I'm going to say this phrase. I'm somebody that likes to listen to Slipknot. I don't know if you guys like Slipknot. And there's a song in Slipknot that says, "Nothing's what it seems." And this is true. As far as gang stalking is concerned, nothing is what it seems. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you have to start questioning the reality around you. You have to start looking at the things that are happening around you, and you have to look at them in a more probing light. You have to consider um, it's not the what, it's the why. So it's not so much what is happening, but why is it happening? As in, what is the end goal? What is the motivation? Who is doing this? That kind of stuff. So, I'll give you an example. Today, I was sitting in McDonald's, as I usually do. I go there every day. I spend like about an hour because I don't have any Wi-Fi in my home. But yeah, I mean, I just chill there or whatever. And oftentimes, a lot of people come there to harass me, as I've shown you in the previous footages. But these two dudes came along. They're like 50 years old ish. I got some kind of gangster vibe. You know, they look Turkish. I don't judge, but I have a really good flair for these things. Like I really, I can smell these things from a mile away. There was something gangster about these people, but I don't judge. I don't know if they are or aren't, but they were tall, quite tall, muscular, not too much, but kind of skinny, like not really like fat, in good shape, and 50 years old and Turkish. And they were sitting there talking about me. They were talking about some of the things happening in my life, and they said basically that like fuck this guy. He doesn't have any friends. He doesn't talk to anybody. He doesn't have a job. Like he doesn't work, and they seemed really like pissed off and angry about it. Like kind of almost like it really bothered them in some way. You know what I mean? Like they're really annoyed by this fact. And to answer this, the obvious answer is it's pretty. Anybody who's been through gang stalking knows it's very difficult for you to find anybody to talk to. Um, if you're being gang stalked by the government, it's pretty fucking difficult for you to find people to talk to and socialize and have friends and that kind of stuff. Like unless you're meeting up with other TIs, it's not very likely that you're gonna find people that you can socialize with. I found it quite difficult. Like I have met people previously. Sorry, I'm like digressing a little bit, but I have met people previously that I could socialize with a little bit, talk to, that kind of stuff. I do meet people like that, but it never sticks. You know what I mean? It's just like a fleeting conversation or acquaintance that doesn't really last more than whatever. You know what I mean? Like, when I was doing that trip and walking through France and that kind of stuff, I did meet a lot of people along the way. People gave me rides. I was talking to people. I did talk to a lot of people. I didn't meet a lot of people, but it's just random acquaintances here and there. Basically, that's kind of what that's the best thing I can kind of achieve under gang stalking. But if you're gonna ask me like why I don't have like friends and I don't like not very sociable, I don't like talk to people. Yeah, because you're being gang stalked. Obviously, if you're being gang stalked, like it's gonna be very very difficult to. I mean, anybody who is being gang stalked, like you guys know, it's so fucking difficult to socialize and make friends and that kind of stuff. Especially when everybody's against you, everybody's trash talking you, everybody's stalking you, harassing you, trash talking you, mobbing you. hating on you, dissing you, insulting you, provoking you, all this, trying to kill you basically. So yeah, about the job, there's other reasons. I'm trying to find a job where I can get like paid in cash. I'm not gonna go into too many details, but I do. Well, I do kind of think like well, it's complicated. I don't like work. I don't want to work. I think it's slavery. I think ideally I shouldn't be working. I don't want to work. But if I have to, for some reason, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll actually work because I need to or I have to. Um, maybe for some time or something, I would be willing to do it. But I'm trying to look for a company that can actually pay me in cash, like give me a check, because I can't do bank transfers. I have a bit of a situation that is preventing me from using bank transfers. So I have to get like cash. I have to get actual, sorry, to get paid in cash. But anyway, guys, sorry, guys, I went on a complete tangent here, but just kicking the shit or whatever. But yeah, back to that thing about the two Turkish guys that came in and how it ties into the topic of this entire video is basically nothing's what it seems, right? You have to question the reality that is happening around you. You have to question why things are happening the way that they're happening. And this is actually how you know that it's gangstalking, and it's a program, and it's meant to be quite deceptive. It's meant to fool you because you see things happening in real life, and it's difficult for you not to believe the things that are happening around you. But you have to also think about what is happening behind the scenes, and you have to remember something, which is that everything that is happening around you in gangstalking is basically like a controlled atmosphere. It's a controlled atmosphere. They are showing you things that they know you're gonna see. And like one of those nurses that I talked to a long time ago who came and fucking whispered in my ear, and he was like, "It's all for show. It's all for show." You know what I mean? So again, I don't want to go into tangent, but when I'm trying to explain this to you about, nothing's what it seems. These two Turkish guys, it just looks on the surface. Two random strangers talking shit about me and my private life. Apparently not very happy about my lack of friends and lack of job or whatever, or this lack of function in society, I guess, or whatever, whichever way you want to put it. That's on the surface, but you have to ask the question, why would two random Turkish dudes that I've never met, that have no connection to me, supposedly have no connection to me, why would they give so much of a shit? Why would they be so angry, so bothered by the fact that I don't socialize with people, that I don't talk to people, or that I don't like have a job or something like that? You know what I mean? You have to think about these things, right? You have to kind of question the reality happening around you. Like, I get that you want to like trash talk me. I get that maybe you have heard some kind of slanderous smear campaign about me, and you feel the need to trash talk me and gossip about me. This part, I totally understand. I totally understand why you would need or feel the need or want to gossip and trash talk me behind my back. This part, I completely understand. A lot of humans, a lot of people do this all the time. They gossip and trash talk about people and talk shit about them behind their back. But why would you be so angry, so moved, so bothered in your tone of voice when you're talking about these things? Like you're some kind of concerned parent, like you're my father, or like you're a family member. I would expect this level of concern and being bothered from like family members being concerned over my lack of, I don't know, I don't know, function in society, or being able to have a job, or lack of friends, or some whatever. You know what I mean? You got what I'm saying? So you have to kind of question these things. A lot of the things that they're putting in front of you, yeah, you're looking at it. All you're seeing is the what. What is happening? But what you're not seeing is what is the why. Like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Not what is happening. Why is this happening? Does it make any sense? that two random dudes, two random Turkish dudes who were like 50 years old, would come in and be so bothered by the fact that you don't have any friends and don't have a job. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. Especially if they haven't met you. They don't even know who you are, supposedly. I'm talking about myself. Yeah, I mean, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's all um, it's all an act. It's all theatrics. It's all like a controlled environment because they want you to see certain things and they want you to believe certain things. And they want you to believe, especially, I think, a lot of times, they want you to believe things which have to do with emotions. Like they want you to believe that people are angry at you or that they hate you or that there is some kind of like strong negative emotions towards you or of some kind or whatever, which is oftentimes not true. They do know how to act and they act very good. And it's all theater, it's all for show. So don't really yeah, don't really take it too seriously because it might not really make any sense to you from your perspective that you might be like a genuine person, that you only get angry when you are really angry. But there is people out there, especially these narcissistic slash borderline slash psychopathic people, they can actually pretend to be angry. They don't have to actually be angry. They can just put on a show and pretend to be angry when they're not really angry, just to scare somebody or to intimidate them or to make them think that somebody's angry at them or whatever, to create chaos basically in the environment. So, yeah, this is what I want to talk about. So, the point of this video is nothing is what it seems. Always question the reality around you. Don't ask the question, what is happening? Ask the question, why is it happening? Why is this happening? Because just by looking at this stuff, like you say, two Turkish guys walking in and gossiping or talking shit about you and blah, 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 blah. That's the what. But that doesn't even make sense that this would be happening, right? It doesn't make any sense. You have to question what is happening around you. But actually, when you ask the question why, then you get the actual answer. Is they're trying to deceive you, they're trying to make you think that people have an axe to grind against you or that they have some kind of ill feelings or I don't even know what they're trying to prove. But it's like they're the gang stalkers or whoever is designing all of this. I don't mean the perpetrators who walk on foot doing these things. I mean the people who are like engineering these things. These people are sending these people against you and they're trying to send you some kind of message. Of course, the message is deceptive, it is false, it is erroneous, it's not a truthful message. You shouldn't care too much about it. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I don't. I think I don't have much to add about this. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. I mean, it's all for show. It's all like acting. It's all like theatrics, basically. Um, there's not necessarily any truth to what is happening around you. A lot of it is just a controlled environment, um, meant to make you believe things which are not necessarily true. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it in any other way or in any other words. Um, yeah. Anyhow, hope you guys like this one, and if you like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.